Hi guys, so it is time for another Top 5 Wednesday. The theme for this Wednesday, I believe it is January 24th is the date. Theme is hidden gems in your favorite genres, so you know I couldn't. If any of you are wondering why I'm sitting in front of a table and why my table looks like a bar, I finally got around to filming my book reviews that are going hand in hand with themed to drink. And the first one I did was for J.E. Perazzi's Malfunction, which is his first book in the Malfunction trilogy. It's a sci-fi, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so you should go check that video out. It went up Monday night. On to the books for Top 5 Wednesday. So the first book I have here is Cry Wolf by Patricia Briggs. It is the first book in the Alpha and Omega series, which is a spin-off of the Mercy Thompson series, which I talk about a lot. I only just now, like in November or December, got around to reading the Cry Wolf series, and it's fucking phenomenal, and I don't know why I waited so long. It is about werewolf shifters. The series don't follow individual couples. It follows the one couple through all of the books, which I love because it makes my little shippy heart happy. So it's not like a paranormal romance series where a lot of them you just bounce from couple to couple to couple to couple and there's one overarching plot. But this one feels a little bit more, I mean they're both adult, but this one feels a little bit more adult to me because there are some sensitive subjects discussed, whereas the one that's brought up in the Mercy Thompson world is like kinda sorta, but this one it deals with it a lot. But I really enjoyed them, and it's a debate as to whether I like this more than the Mercy Thompson series or not. Then I have here Magic Bites, which is the first book in the Kate Daniels series by Ilona Andrews. I talk about this one a lot as well, and I will continue to do so until more of you read it. This book takes place in Atlanta, in a world where magic kind of comes and goes in waves. It comes up, and the power goes out, the magic goes down, and the power works. There are shifters. There's a really, really, really different take that I have never seen before on vampires, and it's the detail in the world building that goes into this series is friggin' phenomenal. I know a lot of people don't read urban fantasy because they just feel like it's basically paranormal romance or it's fantasy light, like Splenda fantasy, but I have seen more world building in this series and more complex plots than I've seen in some fantasies. So just go read it. Then along that line, Ilona Andrews also has another spin-off. She had a series called The Edge, which Ilona Andrews is two people. Ilona Andrews had another series, the Edge series, and each one of those followed different couples, and they are more along the lines of paranormal romance. And this is in a place where the families, like where you have like these blue blood old money families. In this world, the old money families are old magic families, and they form houses, like House Chanel type houses. So it did kind of a spin-off of that world that's set in Houston, and it's called the Hidden Legacy series. And I just binged all 3 books, and just they're I don't know what to tell you, because I think I might like Rogan, who is the main male character in the Hidden Legacy series, better than Curran, or as much as, and that's saying a lot. Okay, a lot. Read it too. The moral of the story is, if I hold it up, read it. Okay, thanks. Then there is Master of Crows by Grace Draven. I will forever be indebted to Cortney from over at Curious Cortney, whose channel I will link down below, for recommending Grace Draven to me, because I have been on like a binge and have been buying and downloading every single thing she's ever written. And just, she has a Beauty and the Beast retelling called Entreat Me, which I really want to get to it, but I'm trying to save it, but I don't think it's going to work because it's a retelling. And Grace Draven does this like hate to love trope thing very fucking well. So, the Master of Crows is the first thing of hers that I've ever read, and Cordy actually sent this to me after I read it in Kindle version. This book is fantasy romance, so it's got its high fantasy aspects, more so like not even paranormal romance or urban fantasy, it's more high fantasy, but with an equal amount of romance. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Master of Crows is so freaking good. So if you like fantasy, but you also like romance, and you like hate to love tropes, just read anything by Grace Drayton, because like the snark, these two characters and their banter, it's goals. Okay, I just added to Goodreads on your want to read list right now. Go read it. Then lastly, I have 2 books from the ElfQuest graphic novel series. Now these are old AF. They originally came out in the 70s, I want to say. They were published by Richard and Wendy Penny. They were originally, the old ones, which are really hard to find and are expensive now, were done in full color. These are reprints in black and white that I've had since I was like 12. But these are books 3 and 4. There are a lot, and there are spin-off series, and I think she even rehashed them, and she started adding more to it in the last couple of years, and she continued them. So these are about elves who live kind of in the forest. They are, what's the word? They're kind of like wolf bonded. This is probably where my werewolf thing came in. Like, there aren't like shifters in here. There's like wars and battles and romances, and it's really good. Like the picture, the main couple, Cutter and Lita, they are the background on my phone, and they off and on are the background image on my lock screen, and have been for years, give or take. A thing that may make me change my mind for like a month, and then I go back to them. Eventually, I'm gonna get an ElfQuest tattoo, because my love for this will never die. A friend, when I was in Chicago, so I was in 6th grade or lower, her mom had all of the graphic novels, the ones in color, the original ones that she had bought when they came out. And then I saw my friend reading them at school, and then she loaned them to me, and I just basically have been getting my hands on them when I can ever since. I even have them all in digital format now, which is really freaking hard to read, but digital format lets me have the color ones. So yeah, these are amazeballs. If you like graphic novels, if you like elves, they're really good. They're really good. And it's like an interracial couple too, kind of. They don't really do like the whole race thing, but Lita comes from the Sun Folk, and Cutter is a wolf. What are they called? Wolf Rider. Cutter is a wolf rider since he lives in the forest, and they mainly hunt and are nocturnal, come out at night. He's super pale, and Lita comes from the desert Sun people, and they have magic, and she's a lot darker with red hair. So their romance is a thing of legend. Just guys. Oh my god. So that is it for my Top 5 Wednesday. Name a favorite book of yours that nobody ever talks about on the booktube down in the comments. I like hidden gems, and then I like foisting them off on other people in my own little tiny corner of the internet. It's fun. So that's all I got for this round, guys. Thanks for watching. I will catch you later. Bye-bye.